We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with you.
Hey beauties, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're returning, welcome back. So today's video is a what's on my iPhone. Guys, I still have the iPhone 8 Plus. There's nothing wrong with it. It still looks like a new phone. So the iPhone 8 Plus came out in 2017 and I have this phone for exactly 4 years because I bought it the same time it came out. So make sure to blow this video up so I can buy the iPhone 13 so I can flex like some of y'all, okay? So it's Christmas time and y'all know how much I love Christmas, so I had to get this cute Christmas case. I got it from Shein. I also switched between this one and the green one. They're so cute. If you're interested, I will link them down below. So this video has been trending and I wanted to make one, but I got the video idea from Bronies Girl, so make sure to go check hers out. So before we start, this is what my lock screen looks like. So it's basically a photo collage of photos I saw on Pinterest, which I love, and also some goals I wanted to achieve this year so I could be reminded daily. It's something you see daily, and it's also sort of a vision board. So clicking on the home button, this is what you see, and moving on to the control panel, or what it's called, but I don't use this control panel side a lot. There's nothing much on here. As you can see, nothing important. So on my home screen background, I have a photo collage of a lot of women that inspire me, women I aspire to be like. Also have two small widgets, the clock widget and the battery percentage widget. Moving on to the note app, I use this app a lot to write down stuff I need to remind me of. And also a very important app is the Bible app. I love this app so much because we need the word to connect with God. If you want, you can write down your name in the comment section so we can hold a Bible study together. That would be really fun. Another thing I love from this app is if you don't know how to read the Bible or where to start, they have some plans for you. This really helps you to start somewhere. These are some plans I've been reading, and one I have been loving is Portraits of Women in the Bible, and it's really good. I also wanted to read some of the perspective of these women because I love to look up to great women, you know. So that was it for the Bible app. Moving on to another favorite of mine is the photo app. I have a lot of photos. I have like 12,000 photos, and you guys, I need to delete a few of these photos because they're the reason why my iCloud storage is full and why a lot of my apps are on offload. Help. So the next app is an app I use a lot, like daily. Okay, nothing much to see here. The other apps like App Store, TV, I don't use them a lot. Like I use the map app, and like the clock app, I also use that a lot for my alarms. Also the world clock, I like to look up how late it is in other countries, especially in the US. Yes, because I don't live in the US, y'all. I'm from Suriname, a very loving and special country. Okay, my battery is dying, so let me put it on the charge real quick. Oh, and another app I have been using daily and I can't live without it is my VPN app. Y'all, I use the VPN app like daily. It's like I'm located in the US and it's always on the US, especially for the work that I do or what I do. I like to be located in the US because in the US you get more traffic, and it has been helping me like For example, for the Instagram app, in my country, the Reels update wasn't available yet. But once I put on my VPN app, I got it like instantly. So for me, VPN is very important if you're not a USA citizen. Like for me, it's very important, especially if you're doing like YouTube or if your audience is based in the US. So you just type in where in the US you would like to be located. For example, Atlanta. Just like that, you'll be located in Atlanta. But mine is always located in LA, like Los Angeles. Oh, and this app is called NordVPN, a really good VPN. And I paid a yearly subscription so it doesn't run out. Next app is Grammarly. Grammarly helps a lot if you're making a lot of typos, really helps if you're writing a lot in English. So I would recommend this app. Moving on to the shelf down below, I don't know what it's called, but I call it the important shelf. I use these apps like maybe 1,000 times a day or something. But the first app is the Chrome app. Sometimes I switch between this one and the other internet app. So I also check this app a lot. These are my main Gmail account. I check them like daily for any emails. And this is the app I've been talking about. I switch between this one and the Chrome app. So moving on to the last app on this shelf is the music library app. I use this like 100 times a day, and this is a song I have been loving. I got it off of TikTok. TikTok, yes. You can recommend any song you would like. I love to listen to music. One I have been playing constantly is this Christmas playlist, Essential Christmas. Love the Christmas songs on it, so I will link it down below. So that was it a bit about the apps I have on the first page. Moving on to the second page, I use these apps on the second page like a lot, like regularly. First, you see on this page is We're in the Christmas Vibe, a large green calendar widget I created on Aesthetic Kit. You can check them out. And on the first, we have socials. Socials I use a lot, and they're the reason why my screen time is so high, but that's a talk for another day. So first on the list we have TikTok. Everyone knows TikTok, and this probably takes up most of my screen time. Next we have Pinterest. Pinterest, y'all, I have grown a lot and so much on Pinterest because of stories. Y'all, if you want to grow on Pinterest, post on your stories. I got like 7 million or 8 million views on one of my videos. That made me grow so much, and I get a lot of followers daily, and a lot of people are liking my stuff. So if you want to grow on Pinterest, make sure you post on your stories. So when I started, I was at like 100 followers, and when I started posting on my stories, I went from 100 to 1k followers in like a month. So you can grow pretty fast on Pinterest if you start posting on your stories. And this is the video that made it all happen. I'm now at like 8 million views, and as you can see, 7k likes. Y'all, this made it all happen for me. And make sure to follow your girl too and like some of my posts. So the next app is also an app I use daily. That is YouTube. I love YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to like my videos if you haven't already. I check it daily for some video inspiration. Check out my channel. Next app is Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat that often anymore. I just use it for the filters. They have some very cute filters. I don't check Snapchat that often, only if I'm bored or something. Then the next app is Facebook. I'm also a lot on Facebook. In my country, we use Facebook a lot, guys. If you're on Facebook, you can add me, but I speak Dutch, so I post a lot in Dutch. Yes, I have messengers, and the two icons you see down down below right there. I wanted to make an aesthetic, a Christmas aesthetic, but it's a whole process and I wasn't that into it, so I just left it like that. Next folder we have finance. I always check the finance folder to check my money. If you're not a USA citizen and you're receiving money from the USA, I would recommend using Wise. Next folder we have shopping. You guys, these are not all my apps because I don't have a lot of storage, but I do have a lot of apps or sites where I shop at. One of my favorites is Sephora. They're having a fragrance sale right now. Somebody, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. But these are a few of my favorite shopping apps. There are a lot more, but these are some I use. Next we have the health app. To be honest, I don't check that very often. Next we have the YouTube folder. These are all of my YouTube apps I use on a daily basis or very often to check my status. And the next folder we have Instagram. These are all my apps I use for Instagram. The first one I use to save videos. Next we have Instagram itself. If you want, you can follow me on there too. Y'all, I haven't been into Instagram lately because I have been losing a lot of followers. I don't know what I have been doing, if it's me being inconsistent, but I will pick it up again. I have a few videos planned for next year, so I think I'm going to start next year to post regularly. The third app is to copy the hashtags I want to add to my post. So you can make a screenshot of a popular post. Maybe they use a popular hashtag, then you can make a screenshot, and from that screenshot you can use the hashtags. It's a very helpful app. Next folder we have photo and video. I use these apps to edit my photos, maybe for Instagram. I don't do a lot of heavy editing. I just smooth my face. Sometimes I use the YouCam makeup app to maybe add some lashes if my face look bare. And yeah, I don't do a lot of heavy editing because it makes you look so fake, so I use that to add some small edits. Next we have the Facetune app. I use this to smooth out my face, maybe whiten the background. I use this a lot to edit my photos, not too much though. Moving on to the next folder, this is where I edit my videos. These are all the apps I use to edit my videos. The next app I also use very often, and that is my period tracker app. It is called Clue. Okay, now everyone knows I start my period very soon. Okay, enough. Okay, moving on to the next app. So the next folder is my entertainment folder. We have Netflix and Disney Plus. These apps take a lot of space in my phone, so I had to offload them to save a few of my videos, but I do watch them on TV. These apps are installed on my TV, so I don't worry about them as much on my phone. So on the third page we have a notes widget, just to keep my notes somewhere I can see it. And on this page I have my least used apps, so apps I don't use very often, but an app I use very often on this page is the Shazam app. If you want to search for music and you don't know what the music is, get the Shazam app. I use this to search for music. If I don't want to ask anyone, hey, what's this music? Hey, what's this music called? But use the Shazam app. So the next folder is somewhat important. I use this for college and stuff. Very important, I guess. The next app is a photo translator. You can make a photo or a screenshot of something you don't understand and it will translate it in the language you want. very helpful and useful. So on the last page, I don't use this app very often. I still use them, but not that often. On this folder, I used to make a cute aesthetic on my phone. I wanted to create a Christmas aesthetic for you guys, but as I told you, that thing is a whole process, creating shortcuts and all that jazz. I didn't want to do all of that. I use the screen kit one, I use aesthetic kit, and I use Widgets to create widgets. So you guys, that was it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. These are all the apps I use on my phone. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment on which app is your favorite app, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.